Welcome to Zen in a Moment, episode 48, with Zen Crier DeBrook. Today I want to talk to you about desires. Desires can sometimes have a bad rap in our society. Having a desire for something could be a positive in a lot of ways. Having a desire for better health, or having a desire for a beautiful, intimate relationship, having a desire to be an excellent parent, or having a desire to create a movement that changes the world. However, a lot of people also feel like desires can be selfish, that asking for something for yourself is not right, or possibly they were trained when they were a little kid that their desires are wrong, that they're stupid, or they're bad. I can't tell you how many times I would put forth something that I'd want to do with my life, and I'd hear, "Oh, that doesn't make any money. You'll never survive doing that," or "That's a really hard industry to get into." They wouldn't use industry, but most people fail when they try to accomplish that. Very few people make it. Or be offered ideas about what I should do with my life that didn't feel right for me. It becomes very confusing when you have a desire for something and it gets slapped down. Now, a lot of people lately have been coming to me because of feelings of unworthiness. They want to have a solution to this unworthiness that they feel. Well, unworthiness comes from our childhood programming. And it's really linked to our desires and how we were treated with our desires. So I use the example of a baby, 8-month-old baby, climbing across the floor to a crystal vase that's very expensive and gorgeous. And when the baby reaches up, everybody leaps up in the room and goes, no, don't touch that. You can't touch that. You'll break it. Or that's not for you, right? That is an immediate internal experience of, I don't deserve that. That's too good for me. And we have many of those. And it's not intentional that our culture produces that. This is not for you. You're not old enough as one kid, kids get all the time. Or you're not ready, or you don't have the skill for that, on and on and on. We are often told how we're not good enough. And we internalize that experience, and it becomes unworthiness. Well, our desires are the way out of that. Our desires are the experience of the divine putting a seed inside of us. And the phrase is that or something better. Now, many people have lost their connection to their desires. Just over the years, they've given up on their desires. You'll hear them not know what they want, not know what they desire. There's a lovely desire practice module to spark your desires back to life and to really enhance them in the Stress to Happiness program inside of the Smart Soul Academy. If you're interested in getting the practices for all of this wonderful stuff that I'm talking to you about, and it opens you, and this mini pod feels good, that's where you're going to get the resources on how to actually embody and transform the things I'm talking about. But what I can go into today in relationship with desires is that they are divinely given. Now, I'm not talking about desires to cover up pain. I'm not talking about addictions and compulsions. What I'm talking about is this energy inside where you see something and there's a yearning. There's an energy of feels almost sentimental, as if it's something that you remember you're supposed to have and you can't get to it. We have so many different desires come up. Sometimes they come up as complaints because we're complaining about something because we desire it to be another way, but because we've lost connection to our desires, we have turned them into complaints. Complaints are safer than feeling that open expression of really like passionately wanting something to occur. Our desires are not bad. Now, there's a couple little things that I want to share with you about unworthiness. Number one, if you have a desire, no matter how big, how amazing, how extraordinary, no matter who's involved, the timeline or the finances, the resources and the support you would need, if you have a desire that opens you, it is yours to have. You put it out there and you own it. And by owning it, I mean you feel the opening and you be in a state of divine fascination that this is something you can have and that it's right for you, because it is. I've worked with thousands and thousands of people, and this is our pathway to accomplishing our purpose. Desires are a leadership moment. It's leading you into the next step towards something, right? The next thing you need to know about our desires and unworthiness is that you are worthy of anywhere you are. You are worthy of anywhere you are, meaning no matter how crazy some opportunity is that's being put before you, if the opportunity is being put before you and you open, and I mean by opening, I mean you think, I could have that, I could do that, this will work for me. Okay, those thoughts, if they create an opening, you are worthy of that. I was in a meeting once, and this person pestered me to go to the meeting. I couldn't quite figure out why. And on the day of the meeting, I get a text saying, you're not here. It was a Zoom call meeting. And I got a text saying, you're not here. And I was like, oh no, I forgot. And I ran home from what I was doing. And I hopped on the call and I was listening to everybody speak, thinking, why am I here? And then it turned out that there was some very influential, powerful people on the call trying to sort through some challenges that they were having. And I was like, whoa, I don't know what I'm doing on this call. Why am I here? And it hit me. If I'm here, I'm needed. I'm worthy. I have something to contribute, or my life wouldn't have had me show up here. If you ever look around and you see it with awe in the room, or you have some big vision that pops into your head, could be anything, could be the world changing, to a new home, to an unbelievable, loving, romantic, intimate relationship. Those things you are worthy of, or they wouldn't exist in your world. They wouldn't be a part of the realm that you're walking in, whether it be internally, mentally, or physically. You belong. And so the key is to really keep moving forward with what you desire. Focus on the things that you desire. Once again, as we've talked about before, turn those complaints into desires, into how we would like it to be instead. And use that energy to step into your power. Use these conversations inside your own mind. If I'm here, I'm worthy. If I'm here, I have something to contribute. If I desire it and it's opening, it's part of my path, that or something better. When you're comparing yourself to someone, instead of the I don't have that, I'm not that, I can't do that, which will be closing, I promise, because if you are comparing yourself to somebody and how beautiful or wonderful or well-spoken or wealthy or successful or organized or loving or patient, whatever it is that you're witnessing in comparison, you are that too, or you could not see it. Your desires are the pathway, the lead moments where you will step into your leadership to step forward on your path and accomplish great things. Your desires are the key. Don't let your desires go. Stoke them up. I'm sending you love and blessings. Go forth and have an extraordinary day. Are you feeling stuck? Are you in your own personal Groundhog Day? I know what that feels like. And I want to let you know, if you're enjoying the Zen in a Moment mini pods, I have something even more profound and powerful for you. I have a community that I've started, Fear Free Human Collective, and there is a free level. It costs nothing to join. In that free level, you'll get a free trial of our 14-day quick start program called the Fear Free Mind Experience. You get the first 4 days of that. And you also get access to our membership area where we have a general discussion, where you can meet other people who are using their internal guidance system. And I have a monthly masterclass that I do where we take on a topic every single month where you examine your closings and I share with you how to get rid of closing thinking. You know, for instance, I know 1 month that we did is the self-sabotage, all the thinking we have that's negative about ourselves and who we are and what we do and what we're accomplishing and how far along we are in life. And we get together and we will explore that and release all those closings and find openings. I want to have you come and join this program. It's free for you to join. If you want to do more, you can. It's super affordable. But at least come join the free and be around people who are like-minded like you and who are learning to use their internal guidance system system. I want to enjoy this with you and have you be a part of this, because if you're listening to this mini pod, you're special and you have something to contribute to the world. And I want to know more about you and what you're here to do. So go to BeFearFreeNow.com and check out what we have to offer. Check out the people in the community. You'll get to see our members in our membership directory, and you're going to you'll find that the people who are attracted to the internal guidance system work are pretty awesome. They're very special. I hope to see you there. I'm sending you love and blessings. Go forth and have an amazing day.